concerned about when they can get back to their house, and they're coming here really with not much. They're feeling what any human would feel, and it's the anxiety, it's the worry, it's the fear, it's the stress, it's the unknown.
The Hawk Fire has now grown to 15,000 acres. About 2 weeks after devastating flooding swept through northwest Indiana, only just now are some residents getting their power restored. Eli Valdez lives in Portage and got his lights back on yesterday.
They could have done a better job, been more prepped for something like this.
The local power authority is now facing a class action lawsuit claiming it could have done more ahead of the storms. Settlement talks had been scheduled today for the case trying to stop the merger between Paramount and Warner Brothers, but now California Attorney General Rob Bonta is calling off those talks.
Valued at around $111 billion, the marriage of Paramount and Warner Brothers would create a media juggernaut, combining movie studios, streaming services, CBS News, and CNN. Last month, 12 states filed suit, arguing that the proposed merger violated antitrust laws. The Attorney General of lead plaintiff California was to meet today with Paramount officials to discuss a settlement, but has abruptly called it off, saying the company has acted in bad faith by leaking details of a meeting held Friday. Jim Ryan, ABC News.
You're listening to ABC News.
Man, I love this place. I've been surfing here since I was a kid. Now, seeing my grandson out on the water, it means everything to me. Watching him and taking in the blue waves, the sea breeze, the blurry horizon.
If you have geographic atrophy, or GA, subtle changes in vision could mean it's progressing toward irreversible vision loss. Izervay is proven to slow GA progression and could help preserve your vision for longer, so you may keep seeing the world around you. Izervay, or avacincaptad pegol, is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may cause blood in the white of the eye, blurred vision, or a temporary increase in eye pressure. Do not drive or use machinery until vision has recovered after an eye injection or exam. Ask your retina specialist how you can slow your GA with Izervay. To learn more, call 1-855-IZERVAY or go to izervay.com.
Local news.
In fact, all week long, you've got some substantial rain chances, the most that we have seen in this part of the state for quite a while. And highs will also be in the mid-90s to boot, which is down 5 or 6 crucial degrees from the highs that we've been getting near 100 or above. Today, 96 with that 40% rain chance. Tonight, 75 with a 30% rain chance. And Tuesday, a 40% chance with a high at 94. With news on 103.9 WYAB, I'm Chris Davis. A woman popped by police in Byram, charged with shooting someone with whom she had been having an ongoing argument. Police say that happened Friday, but they are not saying much about how that went down. They announced the arrest of 47-year-old Ferry Michelle Heron-Holly on a charge of aggravated assault and shooting into a car. And it happened in Hattiesburg. A man who told police that he had shot into a car called 911 on himself about 6:15 Sunday morning. When police got there, 34-year-old James Matthew Barnes of Hardy Street told the police that he was the one what done it. So he was charged with aggravated assault and shooting into a vehicle. It was not clear if anyone was hurt. A rough afternoon Saturday for a person on a motorcycle on Northside Drive at Manila. Capitol Police say that person hit the back of a car with his bike and was then hit by another car. They say the motorcyclist was able to talk to them, so he was at least doing that well when he was taken to the hospital. The average price for a gallon of regular in Mississippi is now $3.63. More news in 1 hour on 103.9 WYAB. I'm Chris Davis.
Why don't you mind your own business?
Mind my own business? What's that supposed to mean?
No, I was just thinking about all the news of tax changes, insurance changes, regulations that are being passed down to business owners. I don't have time to keep growing and to keep up with payroll regulations.
I know. It seems like all I do is handle employee-related problems.
You know, I hear People Lease can help.
How can they help?
People Lease can handle our payroll, taxes, employee benefits, and workers' compensation. They even offer an affordable and customizable 401k program and a 24/7 online human resources support center for all my HR needs.
Think of all the time we'll save. I'll be busy growing my business and letting People Lease take care of the rest.
Sounds like a good business plan with People Lease.
Let People Lease mind your business so you can mind your own business. Call now, 601-987-3025. That's 601-987-3025. Or visit freepayrollquotes.com for your free quote.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are the individual views and opinions of the people expressing them and do not necessarily reflect those of this radio station, its parent, affiliated, or related entities, agents, or employees.
Welcome to the Chip Matthews Show, where politics meets the South. So grab your sweet tea, find a comfortable spot to sit back, and let's embark on this journey together. Chip away, jump away,
And good Monday.
One of these days, you're just going to blow up my eardrums.
We can only hope. It is the Chip Matthews Show. She is Dawn McKenzie, and it is 6:07 a.m. So as you're getting up, getting out of the car, come on, kids, get out of the house, get your shoes on. You can put that on in the car. Because we got to get to school.
On time.
On time.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I was a kid. This is a little brother Monty story. Mama, she would take the car and she would get this this kind of rage, and she's going, "We're leaving. And one morning I said, well, look, we need to go over there and get some gas. So we went over and got gas in the car, waiting on the kids to come, rest of everybody to come out.
Mm-hmm.
And then he comes out the door, no pants, no shoes, because all we were doing is going across the street to George Willie's gas station to get some gas at the Sit Go, which later became the Fast Pack, y'all,
Mm-hmm.
for those of you from Canton that keep up. And Monty comes running out of the house. I thought it was funny.
All his clothes in hand.
shoes, everything in his hand. That happened quite a lot.
Yeah.
Monty, on his wedding day, I go by to pick him up to get him up there, and he probably didn't need to put his shoes on that day, just to tell you. I don't know how that I don't know how that ended, but there he was. He was sitting there going, I'm going to put my shoes on, be ready to go. I go, Monty, they're already marching people down the aisle. I'll be there. Anyway.
There's one in every family.
we had three.
Yeah. My oldest one he had no sense of time. Didn't care. My youngest one, he wanted to be 15 minutes early. And if he was there 1 minute before, he was griped.
Let me put it this way. And the people from Florida know who Coach Nutter was. Coach Nutter later became, I think he was headmaster. I forgot what he was at Canton. But he once looked at me and because we were late. We were late every morning. We were late every morning that I was in school. Mm-hmm. And I'll be walking in and he goes, well, the Matthews are finally here. Are we just going to have to start setting the clock back 15 minutes for the entire student body? And I looked at him and said, well, yes. That was the beginning of him believing that I might be a smart butt. He would be so proud of me. I still am.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing has changed. 6:09 a.m. Good morning to Chris, Jeff Thomas, Lloyd Travis, David Gregory, J.C. Dunn, Phil Barlow, Vince Warren. Oh, Jeff Thomas must be sleeping late.
Ooh.
Oh, there he is, Jeff Thomas. There you go. Good morning to everybody. And Joanna, you're running late this morning. But anyway, what are we going to talk about today?
There's always murders.
Well, we can talk about murders. I mean, this past week, and look, we don't want to look like we're poking anything this wrong, but this wrong. How about that? Welcome to a Chip Matthews word, and the pundits that listen to me on the other radio stations who get their morning show prep by listening to us is going, I got to use the word this wrong today. But anyway,
I saw somebody standing behind me.
Well, don't even talk about the Trump. The Trump. Somebody came into the lobby of the restaurant.
Yes.
And destroyed our Trump.
They did.
I mean, they stomped it in the ground.
They folded him up like an accordion.
And I've got and look, we have a bounty out.
Yeah.
For the person that did it.
Yeah.
Is it a bounty or
we got some tricks up our sleeves?
Reward for information.
Mm-hmm.
But if I find, to spend, mutilate, spindle, and fold a piece of cardboard that's 7 feet tall of our president, I know that I'll check with Trump, but I know that that's illegal. That's almost as bad as burning the flag.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And they took some credentials off his neck.
Yeah,
one
they
time,
took they took the credentials off his neck that from when I was a delegate.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna get you.
I was a delegate that same year.
What county?
For Madison County.
Then you weren't one that year. The year I was.
Okay, well,
you were the 4 years before.
Maybe so.
You had to be because.
So anyway, what I'm saying is, I'll loan you mine if it makes you feel better. I'll loan you mine.
You already took my GOP paper.
GOP.
The little my notepad. To make notes on.
Yeah,
you took it.
I did.
Yeah, you got it in your room. You got it in your office. No camera footage. No, not that we know of yet, J.C. Dunn, but investigators are on it. We allegedly have some officers that work with us, and they'll have to do that.
Yeah.
Bring in John Boy and Billy if you can't invite them. What? Why
do we need them?
Why do I need John Boy and Billy? Chris?
Is that Chris Jordan?
No.
Oh.
It would make sense, though, if it was. 6:12 a.m. And we're going to talk about the Bentonia. After the football game the other night.
It was not Bentonia. It was Belzona.
Belzona, Bentonia, Benton, everybody.
All them bees.
But it's right outside Yazoo City.
It's north of Yazoo City.
And
it's out in the middle of nowhere.
And
45 minutes from anywhere.
And they murdered a football player after the game.
They did.
16-year-olds.
It's terrible.
Look, parents, if you have a 14 through 17-year-old, you really, really, really need to be very, very, very involved in their lives right now. Because there's a good chance. And when we were 14 to 17, back in the 80s, I don't know. Did you make the 80s?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you probably made the 70s. But anyway, we rode around with guns and the gun rack in the truck.
Yeah, it was.
That was just what you did.
It was decor.
Okay. Well, these kids today are running around with pistols and ARs, and they're shooting each other every day.
Yeah.
I mean, if and we need to figure out what's going on. I mean, it's at a level that's unacceptable.
I have two different Facebook pages, and sometimes my old Facebook page gets caught up in my telephone. I can't get back to other. So anyway, I'm on my old Facebook page now, and there's a local lady in Canton that's been around for as long as I know. She's African American, and every time that I get on my old page, she has had a family member murdered.
Well, welcome to Canton.
It's just sad to see her and her family go through so much turmoil.
I mean,
and how many more can they? I mean, it's every year.
And well, it's constant, and they act like in the news, like we fluff over murder, we fluff over deaths, we fluff over shootings every morning. With somebody came out today and they have a new T-shirt, and we're giving away water, and we're doing this. I mean, it turns into all this good-natured stuff that they think we should be doing. Meanwhile, they buried the story on the shootings. They buried the story. Y'all, it is as bad as it seems. And being nice in the news is glossing it over. It's making it an afterthought. And we got to get away from murder, rape.
Being acceptable.
You
It
know,
should be unacceptable.
crime is on the rise, but and then they'll have, well, the new national murder statistics. Hey, just do the local murder statistics. Just get back to Mississippi. Y'all, it is not safe out there. And I don't care what anybody says, and anybody that gets mad at me and say, Chip, you don't need to be an alarmist. I'm not being an alarmist. I'm trying to tell you before your kid is next, or you yourself. I mean, they're shooting everywhere. They say, Chip, it's not that bad. I drove through Jackson the other day. Well, you won the lottery when you made it through. And that's just the.
Did you check that car and make sure there's no holes in it?
That's the look. You know, my sister, she used to park her car in Canton, in a good part of Canton, allegedly a good part. Let's put it that way. And she comes out one day and goes, Chip, what is that? And I said, that's bullet holes. Bullet holes.
Bullet holes. Dang.
You know, when it's 100 degrees outside, there are more bullets that are flying around. And that's just the way it is. And stabbings and this, that, and the other. And then you got the kid, the Carmelo Anthony kid that wanted a retrial, saying that he was defending himself when he stuck a knife in somebody. Well, the reality is you stuck a knife in somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You're 16 years. They were both 16-year-olds at the time. They were at a track meet, and he was on a rival. He was in the rival tent.
Right.
Okay. That'd be sort of like if I were in Oxford and if I was in Starkville and
you went and sat in with some of their tents.
And I sat in some of their tents, but I would never carry a knife with me to a gunfight. But anyway, no, this guy, you know, he stabbed the guy, he killed him, and he thinks he deserves another trial. And then they're going to go back and they want to say, well, you didn't bring up the history of these people in the past. You know, past history, when two people are when somebody winds up dead, that's just tough luck. You know, you were where you weren't supposed to be and you killed him. So you are responsible for that death, period. Now a step further, your parents are also responsible.
Yeah, it should be just like the people that go out and kill people with guns.
If he had been white, if it had been a reverse murder, the white had killed the black, the parents would be on trial. That's just the facts. I mean, you can't, well, in some cases, and you hear a comedian laugh about it or talk about it, and I guess it makes it open season for me to make a comment. Well, the biggest problem with if it had been a white person killing a black person, well, in this particular situation, the parents should be tried, and it all would fall on the mother because they wouldn't be able to find the father.
You think so?
Well, that's what they say. You can't find the father.
You can't find the dad.
Can't find
Who's
the daddies.
your daddy?
Can't find the daddies. and that look, and for anybody to say that's a racist comment is ridiculous when that is actually the narrative in the news, folks. You know, it's like people, you know, it's like the black community doesn't act like they don't know that they have a problem with baby daddies being different. When they actually do know. They know. They wear it like a badge of honor sometimes. And there's just something wrong with that. There's something wrong with the culture. As Clay calls it the culture rot, but the reality is y'all get back to being good to everybody around you. Just like me and Dawn. We're so nice to each other. Being good.
We both have on black today.
Shut up.
Nope.
I got to do a commercial. We'll be back with more on the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn McKenzie on WYAB.
Nope.
I got to do a commercial. We'll be back with more on the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn.
Keep it tuned here to 103.9 WYAB.
In the heart of rural America, we know the value of an honest day's work. While the big corporate brands focus on their stock prices, Outlaw Light is focused on you. We're an independent American brand built on resilience. We don't preach or teach. We just brew. That means a high-quality, 105-calorie light beer at a price that respects your hard-earned dollar. For the patriots, the dreamers, and the doers, America deserves a new light beer. Grab an Outlaw. It's darn good beer.
Your roof is constantly exposed to the elements, battling dirt, algae, and stains. But with Watkins Construction and Roofing Roof Wash Service, you can keep it looking like new. A proprietary rooficide treatment is EPA approved, safe, and guaranteed to prevent algae from coming back for at least 2 years. No harsh chemicals, no damage, no black streaks. Just a clean, beautiful roof that lasts. Call Watkins Construction and Roofing at 601-966-8233 or visit nomoreroofstains.com today.
Remember when you had energy after work? When your mind was sharp, your confidence was high, and getting older didn't feel like giving up? That guy's still in there. Live Better Men's Health and Wellness helps men fight fatigue, low testosterone, brain fog, and low motivation with customized treatment plans built for real life. No waiting forever, no awkward lectures, just answers, support, and a plan. Living better starts now. Live Better Men's Health. Visit livebettermen.com today.
Even with interest rates higher than recent norms, real estate values are still holding strong in Mississippi. We caught up again with one of Mississippi's top real estate agents, Shane Saxon, to explain his recent activity in the market.
In the last year or so, it's been the best of my career. Interest rates have been high, but the real estate market is here to stay. Land values especially are continuing to rise. Home values are holding. If you need help with anything in real estate, just give me a call.
Find Shane Saxon on Facebook or give him a call at 601-540-5040. Offer property 601-724-1435.
Hi, this is Mary Beth Hardy, owner of Flora Pharmacy. Flora Pharmacy is proud to be locally owned and operated. We believe in the power of community and personalized care. At Flora Pharmacy, we treat you like family. And for your convenience, we offer curbside service and prescription home delivery. Just pull up and we'll bring your prescriptions right to you. Can't make it to our store? Flora Pharmacy will drive it to your doorstep. Come see the best pharmacy in town today at Flora Pharmacy, where care meets convenience. Highway 49 in Flora.
Hi, folks. Kim Wade here. Mississippi Energy Services provides generators. That's right. You may not need it now, but when you need backup power, you need a backup power generator from Mississippi Energy Services. Never again have to worry about being without heat, air conditioning, or all your frozen items spoiling because your energy was lost. You got backup power now, and it's so reliable. You'll be pleased with Mississippi Energy Services. Online at msenergy.us.
Attention troops. General Bob's Swap Shop is moving to a brand new battle time. That's right, General Bob here, so fall in and form up every Saturday from 8 to 11 a.m. on 103.9 WYAB. Bring your bargains, your treasures, your oddities, and your best deals to the front lines to buy, sell, and trade. General Bob's Swap Shop is calling all troops to assemble. Report for General Bob's Swap Shop from 8 to 11 a.m. this Saturday. We're counting on you.
Hot temps and bright sunshine means it's the perfect time to take a closer look at Pop's Auto Sales in Florence. Pop's Auto is loaded with Broncos, Jeeps, Yukons, Tahoes, Expeditions, F-250s, Dualies, 2500s, even a Toyota Sequoia Hybrid. Pop's buying experience will blow the top right off your next ride, which is the perfect time to let your hair blow in the wind. Get zero down with approved credit and a 3-month, 3,000-mile limited powertrain warranty available on all eligible vehicles. Pop's Auto Sales, Highway 49 in Florence, and at popsautosalesllc.com.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here's your host, Chip Matthews.
6:24 a.m. as you sit there in traffic and go, is he ever going to say anything smart?
Never.
That's why Dawn's here. Say something smart, Dawn.
Good morning.
It's Monday all over the world, especially here in Mississippi. It's kind of a weird week because everybody in their mind is geared toward Labor Day weekend.
Yep, even us.
And we're still a week off from Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
But we're going to start our Labor Day weekend this Sunday at Beethoven's on the Gulf, on the board, out there on the Gulf of
And
Beethoven.
how do you propose we're going to do that?
The Velcro Pygmies.
Really?
Yeah, the Velcro Pygmies are this Sunday, 5 o'clock. We got the night before is Misspent Youth. And then we also have a special thing coming up real soon.
A special
thing. we're going to introduce the world's greatest happy hour.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to think it's like 1974.
Yeah.
What year were you born?
I was a little young for that one. I'm a 68 baby.
74? You probably had a fake ID. I know I did.
Yeah.
I did in 74.
Well, you're so much older than me already. So.
Well, I'm not that much older.
Yes, you are.
Well, 74, I would have been, I'd been working in the, with the job that they held taxes out and all that.
You was 12.
For 2 years. I'd been doing it for 2 years. I went to work at 10, because they told me I had to raise money because of segregation. I had to raise money to where I would have money for a car, because I would hear my mama go, "You ain't getting no car. I'm not giving you one. You're going to have to go get a job and earn your money."
Yeah.
You're 10.
You went out at 10.
At 10, I went and got a job. Now, at 8, I was already pushing a lawnmower.
Yeah.
And
It's so easy when you were raised in the city. You could walk everywhere you needed to go. That's the reason you got Fred Flintstone feet today.
I don't have Fred Flintstone
Yes, you
feet.
do. And they stink just as bad.
I have Fred.
They look about as bad as your coffee cup over here, glass. Show them what you drink out of.
This is
He said he found it in the floorboard of his truck.
a Whataburger cup from 1973.
So we're going to do.
I mean, I'm trying to save styrofoam. Save the
you're
world.
saving the world.
Saving the world. One styrofoam cup at a time.
Okay. So we're doing this special with our beer and happy hour. And it's only for 1 hour, right?
It's a happy hour.
Happy hour.
Okay.
What time is that?
6 o'clock.
Okay.
6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. And so what's our deal?
$2 beer. $2 well drinks.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Is that what it cost back in the 70s?
He's gone mad. It was $1.70 plus tax.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it was.
Yeah.
But $2, that's got to be some 1970s prices.
So we're going to have us a disco ball flying around.
Got a disco ball on the way.
Yeah.
And while the disco ball is spinning, it's happy hour.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
See,
I like
see
it.
That's
Just all flows right there
that way,
together.
if you see the ball end, you go, "Oh, damn.
Oh, it's over.
It's over. It's over." And then on top of that, on Fridays, we're gonna have oysters.
Oysters.
Fresh oysters, shucked right there.
Yeah.
And I haven't decided the price on them yet.
Mm-hmm. Well, that'd be cool. I can make jewelry and stuff out of the oyster shells.
Yeah. What about the actual oyster?
No. Those things are nasty.
It was a brave man that first ate an oyster. And there was some woman sitting there going, "You want to eat an apple?" "No, I know what happened the last time you offered me an apple. I'm going to eat this oyster." I mean, that's how that happened.
Yeah.
There's no other way around it.
So we're starting this oyster thing this coming weekend, huh?
Yeah. No.
No.
You can't start it till
September.
The month has to end in ours. So it starts the Labor Day weekend.
Okay.
It could start on the 1st, but the 1st didn't until
Tuesday.
So no.
We have a big, huge party that night.
Yeah. So we're going to start now on Labor Day weekend in the 6 o'clock hour. We will be giving away oysters. Giving. Like Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
You can thank us and we'll give you some oysters.
Yeah.
We're going to raw oysters. Somebody said 50. Okay. 1970, a draft beer at a bar typically cost about 25 to 75 cents, while a bottle of domestic beer usually ran around 50 cents and $1. That must have been 1970. I'm talking about after Jimmy Carter got going real good, when everything went up. You can't tell me. Well, I guess it was. The price of beer and the price of gas per gallon were probably have been tied to each other for years. If you really look at it, I mean, a beer now is $4 in most places.
Yeah.
And a gallon of gas is $4.
$4.
Imagine that. So you may be right.
Yeah.
Oh, well. We'll be back with more on the Chip Matthews Show with Don McKenzie right here on WYAB. We'll be back with more on the Chip Matthews Show with Don McKenzie right here.
1039 WYAB.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is leveling up. A whole new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is now open at the Reservoir at Beethoven's Boardwalk in Ridgeland, right next door to Cock of the Walk. And the new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris will have all of your old favorites too, like the Acme Dynamite Balls and Garlic Knots, and the best specialty pizzas ever, like the Pig, the Sergeant Pepperoni, the Serpent Turf, and lots more. Come to the all-new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris location on the Res in Ridgeland, next door to Cock of the Walk.
Tired of the same old corporate coffee chains and long morning lines? It's time to upgrade your daily commute or afternoon pick-me-up and visit 49 Grind, Flora's favorite neighborhood stop right on Highway 49 North. We serve fresh roasted gourmet coffee paired with warm, mouth-watering mini donuts made fresh every single morning. We have all of your favorite coffee drinks, energy drinks, and dirty sodas. Swing by or skip the line entirely by ordering online at 49grind.com. 49 Grind, where quality meets community.
Have you been injured through no fault of your own? Do you know your rights? Don Evans does. Do you really believe that the insurance company would disclose all information to you? Don Evans will make sure that you are fully informed. It costs nothing to discuss your case. Don Evans will make you and your family whole again. Don Evans won't ever charge unless he collects for you. Call Don for a free, no-obligation consultation at 601-969-2006.
ABC News, I'm Mike Tabusky. New sanctions on Iran due to be unveiled by Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent this afternoon in what President Trump is calling an economic D-Day. Canada and the United States squaring off in a new trade fight. Canada's Prime Minister promising a dollar-for-dollar response to those 50% tariffs ordered by President Trump. More from ABC's Elizabeth Schulze in Washington.
We know that prices, inflation, the economy are a top, if not the top concern for so many voters. A lot of the states that have the biggest trade with Canada, think Michigan, Wisconsin, those are critical states in the midterm election. And those are very well places where you could see now consumers paying higher prices for some of these goods.
Tens of thousands of people forced from their homes by the Hawk Fire around Reno, Nevada, and thousands more could be ordered to get out soon. The fire growing to over 15,000 acres. This is ABC News.
Selecting a fitting memorial is one of the most important and difficult decisions in life. Sadler Granite Works would like to assist you. Sadler Granite Works displays a wide range of enduring granite monuments on property, and all monuments can be furnished in a variety of designs, sizes, and styles. Allow the Sadler family to serve alongside yours in this most difficult of seasons. Call the Sadlers at Sadler Granite today or see them on Highway 49 in Bentonia.
Seeing well plays a big role in helping you read well. That's why it's not a minute too soon for students of all ages to schedule an eye exam with Dr. Bobby C. Pankey and Associates in Clinton and Richland. They can also help you with a great selection of frames, lenses, and contacts, all at affordable prices. See well, read well, do well. For all your back-to-school eye care needs, visit Optical 2000 Clinton and Richland. Optical-2000.com.
Stay in touch. Follow Optical 2000 on Facebook. Fraud is everywhere these days. The good news, there are simple steps that you can take to help stay safe. AARP Mississippi is hosting free fraud prevention events to help protect yourself, like free shred events that let you safely dispose of sensitive documents, and free fraud prevention workshops in person and online. Register for a free fraud prevention event at www.aarp.org/ms.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here's your host, Chip Matthews.
6:34 a.m. as you're driving down the road, and you're sitting there on Yandle Road. And that's what you're doing. You're sitting there. You got going too fast. Your kids hit the ceiling. You didn't have the, you know, that's why they came up with those little salt. Well, and you'd have to charge the supervisors with that. The three amigos.
Are you saying now that cars need to come equipped with those over the shoulder.
No, I think that if you're in Madison County, they need to issue you the same helmet that you ask them to wear when you drive a bicycle. Back when I was a kid, you didn't have to wear one.
Me either.
The little foam hats.
Yeah.
You need one just to ride on Yandle Road, which I found it interesting that in the city of Ridgeland, if you're not wearing there's a law,
ticket.
You have to wear that
While you're riding in your car.
while you're riding on your bike.
Oh, yeah.
They don't care about knees.
That was the softening of children's
We've
physique.
softened everything about a kid.
Yeah.
Okay, and look, I got a question for you. This is something else in the theory.
Uh-huh.
Why can't Smokey used to run around and say you can prevent forest fires, blah blah blah. Why haven't we come up with an answer for the fires? I mean, every year, California and all that's on fire.
I've already told you the answer to that.
Okay, go
They
ahead.
don't practice forest maintenance.
Well, that's not
It's preventive maintenance. If you preventive maintenance means you take the means to prevent something from happening.
But I mean, even Democrats in California, they're just stupid.
See, it all started back in the 70s when these tree huggers came about.
Okay.
And they didn't want the forestry commission to go in and do control burns.
Okay.
So over these last 30 years, 40 years, all this fuel has accumulated on their forest floors, and it's like an inferno.
Okay.
So that's the reason you have all these forest fires.
So all these dead trees around Mississippi that we haven't taken down are going to be the next.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Very interesting. Because I was seeing where
it's a fire hazard.
People in Canton were talking about, I remember when CMU used to come and cut the trees back and keep everything to where it wouldn't fall on the pole. Because this past weekend, everybody was talking about they were out without electricity. Yeah, and I said, somebody said it was the storm that came through. And I said, no, it was a scheduled outage from 10 to 4 a.m. one night. That's insane with 100-degree weather.
Mm-hmm.
And Energy is doing their part to make sure that those rolling blackouts occur. And everybody's like, well, Chip, they got data centers. I said, the data centers, I promise you, they got power.
Yeah.
And when you look at it, and then I watched the national news. I watched the CBS political show on Sunday, the ABC political show on Sunday, the NBC show. And Republican and Democrats alike are coming out saying, maybe the data centers, the Amazons, the Googles, and all these people building these things need to pay for them out of their own pocket rather than use government money.
You would think.
Government money, one more time. Government money does not exist. My tax dollars, your tax dollars, everybody's tax dollars is what government money is.
Right.
And for anybody to say anything different, they're a liar. And then when they didn't have enough government money, the Public Service Commission here in Mississippi changed the rules and the rates went up on electricity and on water.
Mm-hmm.
What are the two things data centers need? Electricity and water. And everybody going, Chip, you haven't got the math done right. What do you mean I ain't got the math done right? Y'all, everybody's paying for it. You relaxed the law on the PSC where they could do that for a little while. And then y'all left it open-ended. I mean, this has all been reported in the news. And people hear things. It's sort of like they kind of just throw it in the story. Blah, 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 blah. It's going to come out of your pocket. Blah, 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 blah. And you just don't hear it.
And you don't hear that.
The economic data, blah, blah, blah. It's going to cost you money. They leave that out. Or they find a new way to say it because they're so much smarter than us. It's like the thesaurus of, you know what a thesaurus is, right?
A what?
A thesaurus.
A thesaurus?
Yeah.
A thesaurus?
Yeah.
You talking about the dinosaur or the book?
The book.
Okay.
Okay, just making sure. I don't want to be talking above anybody's head. Is there a thought? Well,
you always talk above yourselves.
Well, yeah. I mean, I know absolutely nothing about what I'm talking about. And it's great that we admit that we are the most ignorant people on the radio.
You're a little bit more ignorant to her than I.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Because I sit here and I see people going, Chip, you just talk about stuff you don't know nothing about.
Yeah.
Well.
So what about this thesaurus?
Well, they look into these thesauruses and come up with the words to confuse us, to go over our head, because we're just a bunch of stupid Mississippians.
Yeah.
And we're stupid Mississippians. Why?
Why?
Because we ain't educated.
No, we're not.
We're not educated anymore. The schools, I saw recently where there's been a move to bring back cursive writing.
Oh, Lord, there's a whole generation that won't know what to do.
Well, they already can't add. And, and you're looking at all this stuff going, they're fixing, the story came out last week that there's some manipulations been going on, and Mississippi's probably going to lose a letter grade all the way around the board.
Deservingly,
because they propped it up.
Yep.
And everybody's going, that don't make any sense. And all your kid had to do, my kid had a hangnail. I'm gonna hold you back in the third grade, and you won't have to take a test. That was the whole thing. Is anything they could come up with to where if your kid failed, they needed to recategorize your child as special needs of some type, whatever the need may be. Maybe it's just a fingernail, but they'll reassign them, and then the rest of them will go along forward and take the test. And so there in Canton, after you've done all of that to all those people, they still, grade point average, still on an ACT test is still not enough to get you into school without being on probation. Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy. It's all about the money.
But it's all over the state of Mississippi.
Well, it's all
it's the United States.
It's a United States problem.
Yeah, and we don't care.
And it seems to be that it's been just a money grab.
Well, that's the problem. Is the politicians just want the money, and whatever I've got to tell you in Washington, I can tell you I'm a Democrat and I'll get some money. I'll tell you I'm a Republican, I'll get some money. But no matter what, somebody's going to get some money. And the guy that got elected is going to be one of the ones put it in his pocket. Now you're looking at Michael Guest, and he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar by the committee that he chairs on taking another insider trading loan. I mean, explain to me how you do that. How do you get caught twice and you're on the committee for ethics and you get caught? Oh, there's another insider trading deal. My guy, he didn't know this, that, and the other was coming down the pipe.
They think we're stupid.
I mean, and look, and I like Michael. I like him. I've spoken with him several thousand times, it seems like. Maybe a few hundred times. I don't want to say thousands and it not be 1,000, but several times. But don't get caught when you're on the committee and you're the chair of the committee, because that's just like Benny Thompson on the January 6th committee coming out with a statement last week talking about how good he did and this, that, and the other. That guy should be in jail for January 6th. And he still says that he's right. And no Republican has come forward from the state of Mississippi. Now, the Republican, like the president, Lindsey Graham, many other Republicans across the United States, that we respect. What's that little guy out in Texas? What's his name?
Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz. All of them have said that the January 6th committee was a sham. And Benny chaired it. Michael Guest was also on it. And no one has.
Politicians, they never have to do any time.
But you should at least come out. And they admonish people in other states. They get on to them in other states. They say, you're not speaking for the people in other states, and they get in trouble. Are they all that? Are we all that scared of Benny? Is the state of Mississippi and the politician, Benny will get rid of us. Benny will get us lost from office. Benny will investigate us, and then we'll get caught for all the insider trading we're doing.
Yeah.
I mean,
they all know.
I mean,
they all know evil on each other. So
I mean, especially in that position, if you're on the integrity committee,
you don't tell on me, I don't rat you out.
Yeah. Look, I know you do. I know you're with the 18-year-old girl, and she got pregnant. when she was 16 and a half. But she's 18 now. And you're going, But I mean, they constantly get caught. People run into power, people run into money, and they don't know how to handle it. You know, it's like a rock star. I try to tell people all the time, they're the rock stars that worked hard to get up. You know, first album sold a little bit, second album sold a little bit, third album, and you put in a long career. Same for opening a business. But if it all hits all at once, and
you become that one-hit wonder,
and you become that big pile of cash, and you think it's never going to go away, and then you're popular to everybody in town. Everybody wants to be around the person with the power, person with the money,
mm-hmm.
And then when it goes away,
you're a nobody.
What's the song? After It Fades? That's an Eagles song, isn't it? But anyway, I mean, it's sad what goes on. It's like all the people you hear win the lottery, and the first thing out of everybody else's poor's mouth goes, if I ever won the lottery, you'd never know I won it. Number two, I'd be rich. And then everybody that wins the lottery runs out of money
very quickly.
They go, we had taxes to pay. Well, okay. So you had taxes to pay. They took a lot of it out when you started, and you try to figure it out. Yeah, you left the door open.
I did.
Yeah. There's Clay.
Hey, Clay.
It's Clay.
He gonna cut the air conditioner down. It is getting a little stuffy.
Yeah, I've been dying for this break to end where I could cut the air on.
Yeah.
I've been dying because of this break. But anyway.
You're dying every day you wake up, Chip.
I don't know why we even come in some days. David Hendricks, good morning. When no arrests are made and this continues. Exactly. It never, ever stops. And today, of course, is Economic D-Day.
What does that mean?
Okay. So you know what D-Day was back in the day?
Yeah, that was when we went to war and we landed on the beach of
Normandy.
Yeah.
Okay. I was scared you were going to say Plymouth Rock. But so, yeah, we stormed Normandy, this, that, and the other. Well, Trump, and it's like I've been telling everybody, now how far back can we go? Even before your break, I was telling you that Trump will end this war right before the midterms. And then, everybody said, oh, he's starting it early a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
No, you can rest assured this thing's going to be set up. And then they're talking about Kushner's been talking with Jeffries already to get ready for when the Democrats take control of the House. No, it's not going to happen.
So what do you think that meeting was about?
The meeting is smoke and mirror.
Yeah.
Because if Democrats relax and don't get out there and push their candidates, which right now,
they don't really have any.
They don't have any candidates. They don't have anybody with a brain that's running for any office. So you're in a situation where you should be able to win this.
Yeah. So what's this D-Day thing?
Well, D-Day has to do with, that's economic D-Day. He's saying we're cutting Iran off. They're not going to get it. Nobody can do business with Iran.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Okay.
Or we will come after you. As in the United States.
But that guy from Iran was on the news yesterday saying anybody that
do you believe everybody from
the United States I'll kill you.
I killed you. You believe anything from a guy from Iran?
No.
Okay. And I saw where the Muslim judge was talking about how she would blah, blah, blah. But then she got stuck on a question. She got stuck talking.
She did?
Yeah. And I was just going, when you get stuck and you're the judge and you're supposed to be solid in what you say.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden it looked like, yep. We're going to have a problem with Sharia law. We're going to have a problem. And everybody's got to look at it. It's a little bit getting in here, a little bit getting in there. Yeah. And everybody says, y'all, it's just one person in a little town of Benoit. Benoit doesn't mean anything in the big world. Y'all go watch the JFK assassination. That many of the stories that are on TV, one of the guys speaking in those JFK assassinations who was part of prosecuting Clay Shaw and all them in New Orleans for the movie, was a guy from Benoit, Mississippi. He's a lawyer, graduated from Ole Miss. His name is Lloyd E. Togue, and he's in all those documentaries. And it's amazing to me. Then on the other side, the other guy that played in the backfield at Benoit High School, when they played football together, was my dad, who wound up also in New Orleans.
He sure did.
With bars and restaurants on Bourbon Street.
Bars?
Like
burglar bars?
Yeah, burglar bars.
On his
right.
restaurants?
Dumb bars,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then somebody brought up coach one day. I go, yeah, he was a coach in Naples, Florida.
And you are too for LSU.
Yeah, yes. There's a vicious rumor going around that I am out to sabotage LSU football. Yes. I would never do that. No, I would never do that. We'll be back with more. Sabotage LSU football. I would never do that. We'll be back with more.
Keep it tuned here to 103.9 WYAB.
In the heart of rural America, we know the value of an honest day's work. While the big corporate brands focus on their stock prices, Outlaw Light is focused on you. We're an independent American brand built on resilience. We don't preach or teach, we just brew. That means a high-quality, 105-calorie light beer at a price that respects your hard-earned dollar. For the patriots, the dreamers, and the doers, America deserves a new light beer. Grab an Outlaw. It's darn good beer.
Who said you can have too much of a good thing? Not at Mazzo Jackson. With rates as low as 0% with approved credit. Come test drive the all-new, fully redesigned 2026 Mazda CX-5. That's more room for you and your cargo, making the third-generation CX-5 the best yet. Mazda's best-selling SUV also comes with 1-year maintenance included on your new vehicle purchase. Mazda Jackson still specializes in certified pre-owned vehicles with hassle-free trade-in options available. Shop online at MazdaJackson.com or visit Mazda Jackson, I-55 Frontage Road.
For over 2 decades, A1 Gear and Auto has been your hometown specialist for auto repair and maintenance. Brake repair and replacement, radiators, engines, starters, alternators, heat, AC, and water pumps. A1 will get your vehicle back up and running fast. A1 is one of the only shops in the metro that specializes in rear differentials, rear ends, rings, and pinions. A1 Gear and Auto, Highway 49 in Florence. A1 Gear and Auto, your trusted auto repair shop.
Football is back in start phase. Join the Bulldogs as Mississippi State opens the season at home against the ULM Warhawks. Be there for the first kickoff, the first touchdown, and the return of game day at Davis Wade Stadium. Gather your family, bring your cowbell, and help create the home field advantage that only Bulldog fans can deliver. Tickets for Mississippi State versus ULM start at less than $18 and can be purchased at hailstate.com/tickets.
Hi, Kim Wade here. Hot weather requires us to run the AC nonstop. Pure Air Consultants can inspect your unit today to ensure your AC is operating at peak performance. Pure Air Consultants is your go-to Rheem partner that can get the job done and have you resting in comfort in no time. Locally owned and operated, they have proudly served our community for over 22 years. Contact Pure Air Consultants today at mypureairconsultants.com. Rheem and Pure Air Consultants to the rescue.
Detroit Style Pizza has its own rules. We learned them, then we made it our own. Johnny's Pizza House's Detroit Style Pizza. Deep pan crust, crispy edges, your choice of toppings, then finished with the pizza sauce swirled right on top. Mouthwatering cheesy goodness. Order online at johnnysph.com and build your own Detroit Style Pizza. Detroit Style the Johnny's way. Order a taste of Detroit this summer at Johnny's Pizza House. Let's share a slice.
Fly your pride high with a complete flag source in Jackson. We are your premier stop for premium heavy-duty USA and state flags. Proudly 100% American-made. Boost your business or event with our vibrant custom flags, street banners, and feather flags. We also carry a massive selection of world and official military flags. We handle professional flagpole installations and repairs of all kinds. Visit a complete flag source in Jackson today or online at acompleteflagsource.net.
Hello, friends and neighbors. This is David Frederick. I'm here to tell you about the latest development here at Frederick Sales and Service in Brandon. In an effort to always bring you the very best brands, I am proud to announce that Frederick Sales and Service is Central Mississippi's newest dealer for Skag zero-turn mowers and products. We have deals deals on one of the industry's best brands of zero-turn mowers, Skag. You can buy now and pay later because 0% financing is also available at Fredericks. Come see our inventory. We're here serving you for over 3 decades in Brandon since 1993.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
6:55 a.m. You're right there. You're right there. You got in the traffic. You're sitting there parked. And they'll open the door. They'll start opening. At 7 o'clock, they start opening the doors to let the kids come into the school.
Mm-hmm.
So that means if you've been stuck in traffic, another hot day, and the first thing that they'll be on the news saying, and the police say, don't get stuck in a hot car, don't say. And then every morning you're going, it's 90 degrees out here and I'm already stuck in a car, kids jumping up and down. Chip, are you doing the crime? What crime? Interesting. Not sure how I came across this page, but I like it. Thank you, Larry Huff. Glad you like it. As you'll notice, it's a show. You must like comedy and ignorance, because we got all that you can handle. And then, of course, if you want to come see us live and in person, you can come one place. That's Beethoven's Restaurant on the Reservoir.
Yep, Beethoven's Boardwalk.
Beethoven's Boardwalk.
Might even find me waiting tables.
Yeah, you might even find me emptying a garbage can.
You are the garbage can.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I had a steak and shrimp at our place last night. Oh, boy. That filet was so good. And I forgot how good fried shrimp could be because I hadn't been eating a lot of fried food.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep. And they're so big. They're large.
I had to go in there and say, cook me 2 more.
Uh-oh.
Thank you. And he goes, well, that's how many comes on the order. I said, that's for me. You didn't know that. I need 2 more. So
Fix me up.
So I had a big old filet, medium rare.
Yeah.
And I had 8 big shrimps.
Mm-hmm.
You really
Those
only
are nice size
you don't
shrimp.
really only need 2 or 3.
That's exactly right.
But they tasted great. It's one. You know how when you eat something, you say, "Oh, it's great," and then if you go back and get 2 more, it's not going to be as good as that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
they were just as good.
Mm-hmm.
So our Blue Plate lunch special is just as good.
Yes.
Today we have fried chicken and hamburger steak.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Come on in, check that out. Also, remember on Sunday it's the Super Barbecue Buffet this Sunday, since it's almost Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're going to get past that. Then, of course, the Velcro Pygmies, Sunday, 5 p.m. to get your Super Rock fixed, because they probably won't be back maybe one more time before Christmas. One more time before Christmas. And then Labor Day weekend, we're just chock full of entertainment. We got Larry Brewer at 5 o'clock on Friday. Now, what I've discussed with him is he is going to bring the band in a box, and we're going to do a Windows set like you were going to the dock, and he's going to play the set just like the Windows had showed up to play. So he'll be playing all those 80s tunes along with all of the Windows tunes. That'll be cool. It'll be interesting to see.
I like him.
I'll be able to close you can close your eyes at Beethoven's, and you'll smell the reservoir. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but you smell the reservoir and you hear the music, and you can transport yourself back. I get so much younger just coming out there, and you too can be young again by coming and visiting us out there.
That's where every day feels like the weekend.
Every day feels like the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then after Doug Hurd Friday, you'll have Dr. Czar's Amazing Funk Monster. And then on Saturday, Sweet Tooth Jones. And then, that's the big weekend. Labor Day weekend is the big weekend when we start the $2 happy hour. 6 p.m., $2 happy hour. $2 beer, $2 well drinks. They've gone mad. Chip, the heat is getting to him. He's giving it away. Clay Edwards Show is next. Say goodbye, Dawn.
Goodbye, Dawn.
See y'all.